Ladies and gentlemen, it is my utmost pleasure to welcome you to grace this occasion. An occasion that is significant to all of us as Nubi people and those interested in the history of the Nubi. An occasion to share the story about the Nubi and their past. A story that began some time back, and I am delighted that we are here to share with you.
I think for me, this book I'm glad it's a first edition. It represents a man who speaks to all of us. In other words, we can rise above everything that has been thrown to us as a community. Our journey, the journey of our community through his lens. I think this is what we really want to show. So what I will say, for those who have not read the book, you gotta read this book. Not only is it rich in history, but it's so motivating, and he leaves a lot of things to say we can define ourselves even better.
This book is entitled The Odyssey of the Nubi, from soldiers of the British Empire to full citizens in Uganda. In this book, General Moses Sali, have tried to capture the basics of the Nubi story from their initial interaction with the colonial power Britain to their eventual recognition as full citizens of Uganda. It is a painful history of heroism, determination, and resilience in a revolving world of colonial subjugation, wars, domestic warfare, and finally, peace. You yourselves, the readers, can go through the book in your own time, chapter by chapter. The key questions most people ask are, who are the Nubi? Often referred to as Nubians by English speakers. Where did they come from?
For me, what I see in the Odyssey of the Nubi is a story of hope and struggle. There's serious struggle within the reflections of the book, but finally there was a victory. The Nubi from Uganda are given citizenship in line with the reflections of the book. So what does it tell us? As much as we will struggle, we'll have to keep our heads up and be focused in order for us to conquer and to build resilience to the level that we become victors.
When I look at that front page, it's very powerful. It says, from soldiers of the British Empire to full citizens in Uganda. That Uganda can as well be changed into Kenya. So for us who are looking at what can be done in Kenya, what is the roadmap? Because the powerful words we've had, the misrepresentation, the betrayal, all exist within this country in different forms, and the persecution is ongoing to now. But if we are to look at the future, what is the roadmap? What would you propose as the best possible way forward?
Nubians, we are not united. It's just a call. Let's unite ourselves. All these strategies we are laying, people have them, but if we don't put them into practice, we can't, and then we need a political voice in Kenya as well.
A community's quest for recognition has some aspects like socio-economic and political and education. And the other thing we need to do is unity. We must have a unification factor. If our main aim is getting recognized, That is our unification factor. And everything that divides us, we need to set it aside.
I am of a much older generation than Malasen, but I see my words as the last. But she has different ideas as a younger person. So if we can pick from, exchange, ideas, the young exchange with the old exchange with the young, and then we unite. Unity of purpose.
Yeah. Of course, throughout history, examples tell us that the unity is the basics for any stronger development or stronger influence. Nubians were in Kenya for the past 100 years, but they don't have any influence or impact economically or politically or culturally in the Kenyan society. You see? How people can unite? That is the big question which people should ask and try to get a solution for it.
Let me thank all those who will acquire and read this book. And to you who are here with us in this gathering, a big thank you. God bless you for God and my country.